What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial with FB Designs. I am Rob, your host, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working with Element, 3D, and 3D text. Now, last week I put out the tutorial where we tracked footage and we stuck things to the wall and whatnot, and in that tutorial I told everybody that I would do another tutorial on how to bring in 3D text. So what I'm going to do is we're going to create the 3D text today, and then in a couple days I'm going to take some game footage and then we're going to bring it into this project and track the footage and bring in the 3D text so you guys can learn how to do that. So if you're following along with this tutorial, please do not get rid of this part of it because we'll be using it here in a couple days. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to go create a new composition. We will name this 3D text. 1920 by 1080 is fine. What we'll do is I'll extend this timeline to maybe 30 seconds just so we make sure we have enough footage time or duration for when we bring game footage into it in a couple days. We could change this to 30 frames a second because that's probably what the game footage will be that I bring in. And there we go. Hit OK. Now, for whatever reason, when I upgraded to Adobe to After Effects 2020, I have this happening where it takes a couple seconds for everything to get in, but I don't know, maybe I have to just update my version because I haven't updated it. I think I missed the last update, so okay, we'll leave that alone. We already got the composition. Let's go ahead and right click, go to new, go to solid. Let's create just a regular background. We'll make it comp size, and we'll take something like gradient and add that in real quick. Yeah, we could do a gradient ramp since all of you will probably have that, and we'll just go ahead and change these colors. Let's just as you'll find out, I'm really partial to blue. Let's just make this a little bit darker. There we go. I want to go back up here. I don't want that blue so saturated. There we go. We'll take this, we'll make it radial. We'll drag our spot down here towards the center. We'll add a little ramp scatter to keep from seeing banding lines. Sometimes it's just best to add noise at the end of your project to eliminate this, but this will be fine for right now. Okay, now that we have that set up, let's go ahead, right click, go to new, go to text. Let's type in gamer, double click to highlight it all so we can bring our size down. We'll go ahead, go to align, get everything in the center. Let's go ahead and change this. Okay, let's find us a nice, bold, blocky kind of, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that'll work. And we can make that just slightly bigger. We'll go back, we'll realign that, and that'll work. That'll work just fine. Now you can go in between the letters, hold Alt, and hit the right or left on your keyboard, and kind of space them out. Depending on what bevel you use, this will make sure that the letters aren't bunched up together. Of course, you can't do this through character, but it doesn't do it by individual letter. I could be wrong on that. If I am, please leave a comment down below and let me know. But I'm pretty sure once you adjust these, it adjusts the whole word. Alright, so with that being done, we can go select everything again, just hit align just to make sure. Okay, there we go. As you've seen, it shifted over to the left a little bit. Now with that being done, let's go to New, Solid. We'll name this E3D for Element 3D. Make it same comp size. Click OK. Go to Effects and Presets. If you don't see the Effects and Presets, you can go over here to Window, and you should see it over here without the check mark. Just click it and you'll see it on in the right hand panel over here. So let's go up here, type in Element, drag it over here, throw it on there. There we go. Now there's just a couple things we need to set up in here. It's rather pretty simple. Let's go to Custom Layers, Custom Text and Mask, Path Layer 1, and Gamer. Go back up, click Scene Setup, and then click Extrude. And there we are. We're all done. No, I'm just kidding. We can go on over here to presets. Everybody should have this basic bevel set. And you can put whatever bevel you want. I'm pretty fond of the black outline. But as you can see, oops, just double click and there you go. Of course, you could go into the settings and change your extrude. As you can see there, it makes the black, it takes this white looking, or gray, silver or chrome, and kind of push it back, so you can get a different look there. And when you pan around with the camera, it gives you a different look, and you can definitely tell that it's 3D from that angle. We could also go into materials. Let's change this out. Let's go for I don't know. Let's go for, let's see here. Let's try the green. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. I mean, really, what you can do with this is pretty, it's pretty extraordinary. Element 3D and Video Copilot did a phenomenal job with this. Kudos to Andrew Kramer. He's like the VFX god. So without him, we wouldn't be as far along as we are now. So please check out Video Copilot. This is in no way a paid promotion, just personal preference. And of course, you can go in and change your, reflectivity, your materials if you choose to. For the point of this tutorial, I'm not going to go through all that because, we just want to create some 3D text to take into the next tutorial, which will be tracking footage and bringing the 3D text into game footage or something like that. In case you're a Twitch streamer or something like that, you could use this footage for your intro or whatever. So I encourage everybody to get in here and just dig, because there's so much stuff going on. Like, for instance, the reflectivity. Sometimes the reflectivity, I don't want it to be that reflective. So you go here and you cut it down, and then you just got your solid color. But everything else is still reflective, as you can see. Well, in this case, the sides are. But so that looks pretty good, at least for what we're going to do with it. And let's see, what else can we do? Well, I guess we could check out other bevels right quick, just for the hell of it. And there you go. That's another bevel. There are other bevel packages you can get out there. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to address, and this is the reason why you have to be careful with some fonts that you use. But if we go over here and we take a look, you can see how close that is to each other. So this is why you want to be careful with what font you use when bringing it into Element 3D and making it 3D. just in case, you know, you don't want to make things too big. Of course, you can take care of some of that by adjusting the bevel scale and whatnot, as you can see right there. You know, you can bring it down, and then you'll get more definition with your, here, let's turn this off, with your lettering and whatnot. But, and then, let's see. All right, let's get this back to the center. There we go. Okay. I'm going to hit undo a couple times because I want to go back to the way we got this set up. I think this will be great for the next part of our tutorial. And then we go up here, we hit OK. We get it into the composition. Come on down here, we can turn this gamer one off. Now if we go in, right click, go to new, go to camera, 35 millimeters fine, 2-node camera, that's great. There we go. Now we can go to our camera controls. You can hit C to get to your camera controls. And now we can pan around this. Now, I'll probably do another tutorial with Element 3D and text, you know, bringing in lighting and, you know, adding a floor for reflections and whatnot. If you want, you know, just leave a comment down below if you want to see something like that. But like I said, this tutorial is just to prep for the next one, for doing tracking footage and bringing it into, you know, game footage or, you know, whatever the case may be. So I want to thank everybody for watching this, and I will see you in the next tutorial here in a couple days.